Take 5. Action!
I would like to welcome our friend and director, Travis, into the studio tonight.
Ahoy, everybody. How y'all doing?
Ahoy, brother.
Ahoy,
How are you?
brother.
Oh, man, I should have put in a cool name underneath my name, but it's cool.
I mean, you can still change it. You got time.
It ain't worth it.
Director extraordinaire would have been cool.
We'll see when the movie comes out. Hey, Sweet D.
There's Sweet D.
Hi, Sweet D. So what'd you think about our noon scene together?
Well, it was kind of awkward. Like, I wanted to say it was cold outside, but we all know it was really hot. So
Yeah.
it's just what it is.
Oh,
But
Yes.
yeah, there's no nudity in this movie, people.
No, there is not. No, there is no nudity in this movie.
Sorry.
All right.
That was Sweet D. She's been nose deep in her book, but she wanted to pop in and say hello real fast.
We love Sweet D. I can't wait to eat the mac and cheese. It is downstairs, currently on my stove.
Yes, she made homemade macaroni and cheese tonight. If you didn't just watch the live we just did, you wouldn't have known about that. But if you did, then you know that he got some good macaroni and cheese.
And this will air 2 or 3 days after, so they won't know. But now they do.
But now they know that I'm eating love tonight.
And then JJ's like, I can't wait to make macaroni and cheese sounds when I'm stirring up the macaroni and cheese that's on the stove.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, making those sounds. Get your minds out of the gutter, people.
I know.
This just goes to show how professional we were on set.
We were so professional. We were the most professional people.
Yeah.
Damn, Gabby, you got fat overnight.
Oh, it's this fucking baby, bro.
You were going to. There was a lot of times when you would call me and you're like, I just want everyone to do their fucking job. And you handled it well, because there was a lot of times where people were here, there, and everywhere. And you just came out and you're like, pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. And you just, I'll fucking kill you!
Say the word pineapple, and it's my clue to calm myself down. And
I'll fucking kill you!
Through a very stressful movie shoot.
Yes, you did.
Without
with minimal pineapple. Yeah.
Like, there was one day, which I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about, that I got pretty upset.
I'll fucking kill you!
I didn't direct it at anybody. I just went outside and calmed down and all that stuff, because I know how bad somebody felt.
I don't know if you're talking about me or JJ or both or whatever, but
I think it was.
There was a couple of times on both of those.
I mean, you were actually in the scene, so I can't blame you because you weren't running the camera or the microphone. But somebody was.
Hey,
but anyway,
a lot of those
ahead of ourselves.
A lot of those scenes I shot on my phone, so the other person with the camera isn't here to defend himself.
Oh, that's
true.
He
should have looked to see if the microphone was on.
That's true.
I mean, if it lights up blue, that means it's on. If it's not lit up, then...
Well, that's what we learned from the first movies. Now, for the next movie, we need a sound guy to make sure all the mics are on.
A dedicated sound
Someone
guy,
to hold a mic if we need it, like elsewhere, whatnot. Like we need to find a sound guy.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the interview yet, but guess what, people? There's another movie coming.
Yes, yes.
It's I'm writing it right now, and
we're all excited.
Yes,
because
we are.
I want to get this. I want to get that feeling back again. And
that's
awesome.
a dragon I won't get tired of chasing.
Yeah. Well, that is a really nice way to start this interview. We'll start it with this for you both and me, but I'll answer after you guys do. So that feeling we got during the movie, is that a feeling either one of you have had in anything else you've ever done in your life where you feel like you've done something, it's accomplished, it's amazing, it's like that feeling that you can't really put into words, but you don't want to lose it after you have it?
So I'm going to give a little bit of context here. I have felt a feeling like that before, and it's going to be on an individual level with my 20 years of being in the military. And it's the same rush and sense of purpose I felt when I saved my first person in combat. Like it showed a purpose, and like that emotion I had where I felt like I was in the right place, right time, doing the right thing. Like that is the same type of feeling. So thinking about how y'all felt at the end of the movie when I did my job for the first time and actually, save somebody from perishing, like that was the type of feeling I had. So
That's awesome.
even as a medic, you're always chasing that high as well. Not saying you want like awards or anything, but there's that feeling of accomplishment and
Like
stuff that you
self-accomplishment.
have. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Which makes sense.
I'll
What
fix
about
your
you, Hef?
focus real quick.
Yep. Got it.
Got you. Yeah, man. I mean, it was not the same coming home. It really wasn't, and life really hasn't been the same since. To be quite honest with you, it's all pretty like. And here's a blank canvas, have at it. It's like, you realize after, and it's funny, you chase your dream for a week. You literally get to live your dream for a week, which not a lot of people can say. And it's tough going back to regular life where you got the 9 to 5 that pays the bills. You know what I mean? And it's like, you fall back into that almost just rigmarole and like just routine of just, you do it. And it's like, this is fine, but I'd really rather be elsewhere doing other things. It's kind of subsided, but honestly, man, every time something new comes out or there's, I wake up and there's like 14 messages in the group chat. I'm like, ooh, what do we have? You know what I'm saying? And especially if I see a thing with a little play button, I'm like, ooh, what's here? So that kind of keeps me going and kind of lets me chase that on like a real quick fix level.
Yeah.
Getting that love back. But it was sad. It was sad to leave everybody.
Well, why do you think? Because I had the same feeling coming back home. That's why I was like, why stop? So that's when I started writing the next movie.
Yeah, I think you called me 4 days after we got home. I was at work and you're like, I gotta talk to you. I have this whole thing. And I was like, all right, I'm at work. I'll call you when I'm on lunch. And then we talked for the first time about it. I was like, I'm in. Like, you didn't even finish your sentence. Like, whatever it is, I'm in. I'm gonna do it again. Like, I'm 100% it. Let's do this again.
See, people, I'm not the hugest asshole. Like, they'll come and work with me again.
Yes, 100%. I would. And there was one moment, actually, Travis, where it was with one of our scenes together. And if I could have, I would have just hugged the shit out of you. And it was an unexpected line that was
the scene
unexpectedly delivered. And it was tough to just not be like, bro, like, it was tough not to just like reach out and ruin the take and be like, bro, I mean, it was very emotional. It's very emotional.
So yes, that scene, it got to me. That scene did break me. I've never been in a situation where I'm doing something wholeheartedly. And again, we talked about before when you were doing Beanie's interview and stuff. Our script was a guideline. It wasn't necessarily word for word. And what came out of my mouth during that scene was not what I practiced and rehearsed, because that scene I did have to practice and rehearse a lot before I even went to Arkansas. And what came out was not what I practiced. And I think it was just being in that moment and when emotions got the best of me. But I think that, and we had talked with Jimmy about that before, where we saw the movie going after that scene, like it kind of changed a little bit of the trajectory of the movie with what was added in there. And I'm very proud of all the scenes that we did. But I'm very proud of the people bringing their own personality to the stuff, because I wrote the parts for people, for what I kind of thought they would kind of talk like or kind of respond. But I mean, on paper or on screen, whatever, is a lot different than how people do it in real life. And I think that is key to our magic. Where I think we got is because it was one written for the people that are in it, not written and having somebody fill that slot.
Yeah.
And then also the passion everybody actually had for the movie and wanting to do it. It wasn't just a side project or a job to people. And
everybody
also,
took it very seriously. You know, when
from day one.
Yeah.
From the moment we got to Jimmy's and we had to build the tent and everything, like you could see everyone's like general, like, this is what we're here to do, let's do it. And everybody just went in for the tent. Everyone did this part, that part, and everything, and it just rolled into the movie from there. I honestly think the tent building helped build the foundations of the movie because it really gave everyone a chance to joke with everybody, talk with everyone, and like just be who you are every day besides just doing a movie.
It was
And
metaphorical and literal.
Exactly.
You know, like the building the foundation of the whole.
Just as I planned it.
That didn't even click with me until now. It's like, yeah, that was kind of, you know, like, again, metaphorical and literal of the building of the housing and everybody's relationship.
Yeah, I think that's that whole day, or not whole day, but that moment for that day changed everything about the movie because it gave everyone a chance to reflect, talk, make jokes about it, like joke before we even got to filming, and get to know one another on a level that made it so when it was time to film, everyone was comfortable with who they were filming. Because other than us four that we know each other through YouTube, that was our first time we met you, we met Jimmy, we met everybody else through that because of that. And you guys know the way I talk and everything like that. I hate people. I hate new things. Like, I'm very nervous.
You hear that, everybody? He hates people. Y'all heard him say it.
I really do. I hate people. And I have a job where I work with people, but I do it every day super well.
So if you work retail, you're already a paid actor. Like that's a
this
knack.
is true.
That's how it goes. If you work retail,
it.
if you're good at retail, I should say. Because there's a lot of people that'll be like, yeah, fuck you or whatever. But like, if you're good with retail, you're already a paid actor. So that's half the battle right there.
Yeah.
But so I have one for you, Travis. So when did this whole idea come up? Like, where did you get to the point where you're like, I want to make a movie, I want to do this, I want to do that? Like, when did that idea pop in your head, and how did it get to the point? Well, what of we just did? Like, if you really look back at it, it took 6 months to get there, and then we did it in 4 days. Like,
4.5 days, yeah.
That's unprecedented for any movie to be filmed in 4 days. And we've watched most of the shots between what we did on your cameras, my phone, and whatnot. We've all watched a lot of it, and I feel like what we put on camera is amazing. It is a work of art in itself. But we only did it.
I think it is, but I hope everybody else thinks it is too.
I think they will.
I think we may have a little bit of the confirmation bias working on us where we see stuff, but I hope it. My goal is to translate it to where people get that same emotion and stuff that we get. I mean, there's a lot of inside jokes and stuff for the movie, but I think with the amount of support we've gotten so far, and I mean, our credits are going to be long as shit because everybody that bought a poster and stuff, we're going to give you a special thanks in the credits.
Yeah, man, I'll get the list to you, Trav, but I got my list here.
But to have people support it without even all they saw was maybe a concept trailer like that.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. And we talked about like doing like 4.5 days of shooting. I think that's a testament to everybody's focus and dedication to it instead of just saying, oh, it's a job. Like, we could have very easily shot only like 6 hours a day and came out with a shitty product. Like, we could have. And then just like got drunk or high or whatever afterwards. But everybody's dedication to it and their drive to keep pushing. I mean, we talked about it before where y'all would just like stand out in the sun, and I'm worried about people falling out from heat exhaustion. I'm like, please just get in the shade. And then y'all like, no, we're good. We're good. I'm like, no. You're not listening to me. Get in the shade, because you fall out, I'm not going to be able to carry you or anything.
We didn't have to use one IV bag on that shoot.
We did
not one.
We all did very well.
Initially, I called 6 for myself. Didn't need any of them.
I had my Army aid bag with me. I had IV kits ready to go in case it was so hot. But to answer your question, you asked where this all came from. So it was early last October, so October 24.
24, yeah.
And I had just turned 40. Yeah, 40. Because I'm 41 now. Yeah, 40. Yep. And
don't wish him a happy birthday ever. He doesn't like that.
I hate birthdays. But I had me and Jimmy best friends for many years now. He's got his art and everything. And I was having like a early midlife crisis about like legacy and what I'll be remembered for or anything like that. But I was sitting there.
Besides your service to America, because that's a hell of a thing in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just saying, I don't want to minimize that at all.
I mean that's true, but like
I understand
the people that I worked on, like they'll remember, but is my great grandchild gonna know that I did all that stuff? No, they just like, oh, he was in the Army, I guess, for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have something. So yeah, it's I was always worried about what my legacy would be, what I would be remembered for. Jimmy has his art, you know, some people have their YouTube channels, and that's really great. But I wanted something that my great grandkids be like, you know, I didn't know much about great grandpa Travis, but he did make a really fucked up movie. You want to watch it? Like, that's cool.
That is cool.
So that was kind of my push to do this. And it's funny because when we were, because me and Jimmy, when we work together at lunch, we'll like get on camera and we'll talk to each other. And usually Jimmy's like painting or something. And what our movie poster is now, like it started out with the face and like the hood looking thing. And that's what it started with. I'm like, oh, dude, we can make a movie about that. And we just, that right there. So it started out with just kind of, if you turn it the other way, upside down. So that's what it started out. So that was like a face and like a hood sort of thing on him. And I was like, dude, I bet you we can make an entire movie based off this. So if you flip it back the other way, if you look closely, you're able to see like the revival tent. You're able to see the road and stuff. You're able to see Suicide Rock, the woods and stuff that we're doing. So we pretty much came up. Oh, that's good. So we pretty much came up with the entire story kind of really quick. And one of my problems is that I tend to say I want to do stuff, but then I get bogged down with life and I'm like, and at this point in my life, I was really kind of down, and me and Jimmy were talking. We're like, you know what? We keep talking about stuff. We keep saying we're going to do this. Fuck it. Let's do it. And I'm telling you, from that day, I had the script, the first draft written in like 2.5 days. I had talked to Hefty and JJ. Yep. I had secured the cast. And after I did that and we did revisions, I wrote those characters to be these people. Hefty's name in the movie is Hefty or Adam.
Like my real government name and my online shit.
So
like what you see me wearing
playing
that movie
himself.
I am.
And JJ is too, just kind of from a different area. And I'm sure he doesn't partake in all of the stuff that his character did in the movie, but we are just, I'm not saying I did everything based off the people. But no, that's where it came around. And then we just said, fuck it, we're going to do it. We're tired of waiting for life to come to us. And it's my legacy, my dream. I mean, I liked being in front of cameras on YouTube and stuff, but after a while, YouTube just became kind of like a job. That's why I haven't really posted much videos in the last year. but also I've been focused on this, writing this, doing table reads, sitting up and saying, hey, what do you think about this idea? What do you think about this? And that's the hardest part, where it's like, yeah, I wrote it, but there's so much input. And that's what I really loved about the building process, because I'd be like, hey, I wrote this part. Let me talk to Hefty, or let me talk to JJ or Jimmy and say, hey, I like this. What do you think? And then we would kind of tailor it to that. So even though like it's not writing credit, like everybody had an integral part in shaping what the script and the movie became, if that makes sense.
No, it absolutely does.
100%.
I agree, and especially you know what I'm about to bring up, Travis, is the mistake that I made bringing up to you, and when I brought it up to you, like, oh, that's in the script, and I'm like, me and Jimmy.
That's
little
that was
kiss.
not something I had written in there, and that was an idea, and I think it was an idea half joking, but
It was actually, so if I may, real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, but it was something I had brought up to Jimmy, and Jimmy was like, you get a real good reaction out of me. Like, I'd be pissed. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, this is a mistake. And
but the look is
rolling.
All right, Jimmy's worst nightmare. Take one and act.
Motion.
Oh yeah.
And for a second there, I was like, I know this is a movie, but is he actually really about to hurt Adam? Like,
that's what we all thought.
I was like,
how do you think I felt? I was behind the camera. I couldn't do anything anyway. I'm just
I was like,
and I was behind you at the time. I was just like, oh, this is about to get fucking
everybody's
real.
Gonna have to watch the movie to see that. That fun.
We're not gonna spoil that.
No, but I have a question for you, Travis. And actually, I'm kind of stealing it from JJ. But I thought it was a really good question, and I haven't really asked you much so far, so I'm going to steal it. Sorry, buddy.
You're good.
But what was there a point during shooting where you were just kind of like, oh, yeah, this is going better than I had anticipated, or it's like, oh, fuck, this is actually going pretty good. And if there was such an epiphany, when abouts, where was it? And again, not being specific. So
I'm gonna say what for some reason felt the best. I know we did. Listen, people, this was shot on different locations.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There was a lot of time in the car driving through mountains and hills and over bridges,
yes.
Going to these different spots. And then we got to spots, and there was one where we legit did not finish the shot, so we had to kind of come up with a different way to finish that shot, and that was at the Dirty Creek.
Yeah, Stank Ass Creek. Yep.
Yeah, Stank Ass Creek. But I think my favorite, where I was like, this is big, this is real, was Jimmy's scene in the graveyard. Like, just the or the cemetery or graveyard, whatever. For some reason, that stuff clicked so well. And to be honest, like, I would tell Jimmy something, and then we had Sam and JJ and you on different cameras recording stuff. I was just able at that one scene, which is why I'm not as big of a character in the next movie. It was awesome to be able to just kind of direct, stand back.
Rolling.
Sounds awesome.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Roll one, scene 3, shot 1, take 1, choose mope, not dope. Action.
In the team that we had, I'm not even worried about it. Even JJ was like, I could pull that up and I could show you. I'm like, no, it's good. Like, I have faith that if y'all said it was good, based off everything we had, it's good.
So, to fill you in, Hefty, real quick, before you got here and whatnot, we were just having a chat before we record this. He's never seen any of the scenes you and I did together at Jimmy's mom's house.
Oh, no way.
Like, I can pull those up for you. I can show you. And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, are you sure? Like they're right here. Like, I have them. Like, I can pull them up real quick.
Yeah, all you gotta do is push the button. You're good to go.
Showed them to you when we got
I saw the outtakes I saw that
That's
one
right, I showed
video
the
with the
outtake
outtakes.
one.
I did not see the finished take. I didn't see the other takes. I didn't see anything except for when we recorded at the airport as soon as I got off the plane. That
actually makes me really anxious that you haven't seen those. I'm like, oh god.
That's the only scene besides what we pre-recorded before y'all came out. Like, I haven't even seen the bathroom scene or any of that stuff. I don't know what it looks like, but I have no doubt that if it wasn't good, Jimmy would have said something. Y'all would have said something. Like, there's stuff that y'all could re-record if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, this week that we had with the camaraderie, family, and the drive that everybody wanted to do the best, because we've talked about it before while we were there and stuff. Like, I know this is everybody's dream, but this is my dream too. So people didn't want
fundamentally so.
Yeah.
Like, it's all our dreams, but it's for you're the reason we were there. You know what I mean?
I know people, y'all said it multiple times, like, you didn't want to disappoint me and stuff, which there's nothing that went on there that I'm disappointed with. I have no doubts in our team. That's why I'm bringing the entire team back for the second movie, because I would love nothing more than to work with my family for 18 Hertz Studios. I'll do a movie with y'all anytime, over and over again. And I don't care if people are like, why don't you get new people? Why don't you suck a dick? Because it's my shit and I'll do what I want. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But guess what? There are people that are excited for this, and I know we all are. And I can't believe what we were able to pull off in that short amount of time. Because people are talking like some movies are shooting for 6 months to a year. We did an entire movie, and this
4.5 days. Yeah.
This is not a 20-minute short, people.
No.
Like, we legit tried. We put our heart and soul in it. And if you don't mind, I'm going to talk about some other people as well.
Yeah, of course.
Please. Absolutely. Yes.
About that.
Sam.
That, so run with it.
Sam, I will never do. I'm telling you right now, if Sam cannot be there for the second movie, because that's the one person I haven't talked to yet, I will postpone until he is able to be there. I will not do it without Sam.
Yep.
He was integral to this thing. We would not have been able to pull off what I envisioned in my head when I was writing the script without him. I love everybody, but he was the MVP of the shot. Between
he really was. I don't think you're going to find anybody that disagrees with you on that either.
Special effects, fucking prop making,
cinematographer,
doing sound,
composing is going to fucking
building
score the movie.
sets.
Yep.
Like, we were legit going in there to shoot a scene, and 30 minutes before we're shooting a scene, he's out there building a cross with like random boards and stuff just so he could have extra stuff in the scene. Like, he was key and integral, and I love everybody, but he is the MVP of that shoot.
No, I agree with that 100%.
And then everybody that came in, of course, my wife and Devin were both in the movie. My wife
is them tonight?
Is a saint. Your wife is a saint.
My wife is a saint, and as soon as she heard that I was writing the next one, she's like, "Oh fuck."
I know you and I were on the phone when she heard that. I was like, "I'm sorry, Amber. I love you. I'm sorry."
But Amber doesn't like being in front of cameras, but she does it because she wanted to be part. I wanted her to be part, and she acquiesced and agreed to do it. So we actually got her on camera. Like, I have maybe like 3 pictures that we can keep from my entire almost 20
something years together,
22 years of marriage almost. And I have like 3 good pictures that she lets me keep. So to actually get her on camera is awesome. And Devin, for her being her first movie.
Are you excited, Devin?
So
like us on camera, but with a lot of people around, she is very hesitant and reserved. and I am so proud of her. She did so awesome.
She crushed it.
She did. She absolutely did.
And we had Gabby, who came in that became a
The
total
Scream
scream
Queen.
queen.
Rolling.
Okay, Unplanned Parenthood, take one.
Shut up.
Nice.
As a pregnant chick in another movie, and she's just, and I'm like, hey, you're a scream queen, girl. Get used to this shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
and so we got
Jason
Gabby,
and Kevin. Those
Jason
guys
and
were
Kevin.
great.
Jason came in clutch.
Rolling. Two fruits reacting, take one.
Guitar picking.
Rolling. Oh, hang on. This is 34. And one.
Gotta hurry, we got a car coming.
Bag of dicks, take one.
What's up,
It's a
Colin
director.
Preacher? Like, what's up, Preacher? And dude, ironically, fucking Sebastian.
Yeah,
Gabby's
husband. He came in and like
Great
He
on the
shot-
camera.
He shot shit.
I
yeah.
didn't even talk to him before because we were getting ready to go do shots and stuff. Next thing I know, I'm climbing down a fucking cliff
Yep.
face, and there's Sebastian with the camera, being the cameraman. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
let's do this.
and that was actually, if you look back on it, that is one of my favorite shots that was shot. That and the sign that's walked over, like those
Yeah,
are two
yep.
great shots.
And that was on 100% all him. Like, we got out of the truck, and I was like, do you want me to go down there, or do you want to do it? I gave him the option. He's like, no, I'll do it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll stay up here. And he just took the camera and went down there and did what he had to do.
There was a lot of pain, but to finish up with the people, Sebastian was great, and
The
we
congregation.
had a whole group congregation.
Oh,
Cut.
you never
were.
made it. Yeah, that was never a thing.
But
You know
that's
what I mean?
why
You
it
were-
was so good. It was like everybody just worked together. When we knew stuff had to get done, everybody just pulled it out, and it was awesome. So
So
that's-
with that in mind, Travis, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
All is said and done, was it worth the price of admission for you?
was it worth? I would. Well, when Amber watched this, she's gonna fucking hit me. I'm like, I would have paid 4 times what I paid to get this thing going to have the experience. Like,
Fair enough.
now this was me and Jimmy self-funded.
Yeah, this was absolutely.
Yeah,
there
there's
were
no
no producers. The producers were the director and
The assistant
Jimmy.
director.
It was Jimmy
Yeah.
and Travis. This was all Jimmy and Travis.
And we're not putting out an exact number.
No,
but we're
nope.
thousands of dollars and stuff like that. So, but for the experience, I would do it all over again, and I would pay 10 times as much if I could have that same exact experience and to be able to share that with my family, people that I love. And
Appreciate
that is the most important thing for me. And I said that from day one when we all got there. I was like, I don't care if like 2 or 3 people watch this, but as long as, and this was, I think the first night we were there, I was like, I don't care what it is, as long as we are proud of what we did and we put everything in it. And if we're not saying we're going to be Scorsese or anything, we're not saying that,
No.
but this is our first bite at the apple. And I think with what we were able to accomplish as a team and a family and what we were able to catch on film, I think was, it was life-changing. Like that's why I went right to writing the second one, because editing, that's Jimmy's ball game.
That's his forte.
I've done pretty much my part. So I'll sit down with Jimmy every once in a while and work on some editing with him, but really that's his ball game. But I can tell you from everything that I've seen and everything that he has put together so far and we're working through, like, I think this is actually going to be something really special.
No, I agree.
And it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but for horror fans and stuff like that, and movies that actually make you think. This is
Make you feel.
It makes you feel too.
Yeah, it
Hopefully
does.
we got that across to where it would make some people feel.
No, I think we did.
I hope that people are able to see the love of the project that comes out and know that this is just a bunch of people funding ourselves, making props ourselves, doing all this stuff.
It's a passion project.
It's a passion project, and I hope people see that on the outside.
You don't get this much anymore, to be honest with you, as far as movies go. And I'm sorry I keep asking all these questions, Travis, but so
what we're here for.
When the movie is all edited and ready to go, I'm assuming you will have first view of it, or is it going to be like one of those shits where it just
we see it all for the
on
first
your
time.
channel and we all see it for the first time? It would make more sense that you would get to see a preliminary version of it in case there were like things that maybe you didn't think worked or what have you. But I'm just as in the dark as anybody on this, to be honest.
So when it comes to what I see and what I don't see, when Jimmy finishes with certain things, he hits me up and we look over it together, just so we make sure that we are getting the feeling of what we're trying to do, or looking at the cuts and be like, I think we need to back this up a couple frames or whatever, just so we have. And Jimmy is doing awesome on editing. He is the editor.
Yep.
Shout out to Jimmy. God damn.
I am just giving my 2 cents for what I see, my vision. Who knows? There may be a director's cut version where I may do my own cut. But I think we did really good with the shots we got, where even if there's stuff changed around in different locations, I think the story is going to be the same regardless of what the cut is. There's not much that I can add because we shot pretty tight.
Yeah, we really did.
The script and scene, besides maybe some B-roll or filler and stuff like that. Like
a lot of the dialogue is inferred through conversation, so you are going to have to pay attention, because I think, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, and maybe you can help clarify this, and I hate to get off on a tangent, but if that was intentional or not to spoon feed the audience the entire plot line. I mean, you got to lead them obviously in some way, but rather than,
well, I believe that a good horror movie always sets a premise from the get-go, not to where I hate when you learn about a character or something like halfway through the movie or towards the end that wasn't there from the beginning.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, there is the opening, which for a horror movie, an opening can go multiple ways.
Intense,
chaotic, and intense. Yeah. So I always feel like in a horror movie, just like the one I'm writing now, you have that opener, whatever it is, kind of setting like the mood, and then you have to build characters. If you just go in and you throw in characters for no reason, you
don't care. There's no interest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like they get killed, and you're like, okay, cool, more horror movie fodder.
So basically. I believe the first 15 to 20 minutes of a horror film, depending on the length, usually a 90-minute horror film, I believe the first 20 minutes should be pretty much just building characters and just why are they there, what is going on, and then you could start putting them in the situation, which I think we did really well from what I've seen. I have not seen a lot of the talking scenes that we filmed in the house. I did not see those really with the individual shots.
I want to see them.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, but the people that filmed, upload, y'all have all seen those because y'all looked at the sound and everything. I trust in my crew and my team, my family, that if there was something wrong, it would have came up. So I just think it's going to work out the way it's supposed to, and I think people will either 1, love it, or 2, not hate it, but there are some scenes that may bother them. Or
Fair
three, they just flat out hate it because they don't like the style or whatever. And guess
That's
what? All
fine.
three of those are fine with me because
Yeah.
you actually took the time to watch it and see the art that we put out. So
Yeah.
if you watch it and hate it, please tell me why you hated it. So that way, going forward, I can look at sort of things. I'm not saying everything. I take everything with a grain of salt. I will never badmouth you because you hate my work. They do what they
I
do.
would.
No, you don't have to because I am perfectly happy because I got an emotional reaction one way or the other. Either they loved it or hate it. I caused somebody to have some sort of emotion that they
That's fair.
have enough emotion to actually take the time to write something. Perfectly fine. I am all about constructive criticism because I'm not done and I'm going to keep going forward. So constructive criticism helps me in the future. So by all means, as long as people watch it and have some sort of reaction, I'm good with it because I'm proud of what we have done.
Well, sign me up because I am as well.
Yeah.
All right, I have one for you, Travis.
All right.
It's one of the ones we've been asking everybody else, but now we get your side of it. What was your favorite shot in the movie? Like, what's the one that sticks out in your brain? Like, that's the one that made this for me. Like, that's the shot that helped you go, oh, they made my dream come true. Like, what is that shot for you?
I know people want me to say the Delilah scene, which was amazing.
Which none of them have seen it other than us, so they don't actually
Yeah.
know what that scene is.
But it's funny though, a lot of people that's their thing. So
Yeah.
I'm very interested to hear where this goes.
But actually, my favorite is the scene right after that we shot. That we shot for the next morning. It is. They're talking.
Oh wait, that's right. You need to be in place. Not in place yet. Places. No, you're good. You're good. You gotta get your water and stuff. All right, actors ready?
Yeah.
All right. Want to wake up next to you and take two and action.
Whoa!
After that, it was, bro, one of the many times I've cried on that shoot. But it was heavy, man.
We finished the scene and just like I was, and I have no, like, I'm one of the guys, I'll cry at movies and stuff. Like I have no shame. Like, you show me Old Yeller, I'm going to bawl like a bitch, you know?
Oh yeah. Where the red fern grows.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, no.
I know. Sorry.
But I was just talking to Jimmy after, and my emotions from that scene, like, it just got the best of me. And it was just me and Jimmy outside, and I think Sam was to the side as well. But I just broke down, dude, like tears, sobbing, just like, and I tried to turn away, and they're like, dude, you're fine. Like, it was a very emotionally charged.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not an actor by any means, but I hope that people on that scene will actually see the emotion, because everything that you see on screen 95% of the time in this movie, they're all real emotions. Different scenes put people in different uncomfortability.
I agree with that.
There was actual anger. There was actual revulsion. There was all the stuff, like when it comes to like saying lines, yeah, we're acting and we're just trying to set the scene and stuff like that. But the physical actions of people, and when they're in that moment, it was so raw and real on all sides.
Fucking time is it?
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Like movie or not, or like whether anybody likes the movie or not, your pebble has been tossed in that pond and you have made ripples, and like you've done stuff already, sir. Like if nobody watches this movie, which people will, there's more than a couple of people that will watch this movie, but you have already affected our lives for the positive. So
that's good. I'm glad you said for the positive.
For the positive. That was one of my favorite things. I think that Jimmy said to me, and I don't think you were around, but he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "Hefty." He's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to say it like Jimmy. "Yeah, Hefty. That's why you and Travis butt heads." He's like, "You guys both just raw emotion, man." And I'm like, I get it. Okay.
Yep.
And it was one of those things, and again, doing with the whole emotional thing, and just to wrap it up real quick, I don't want to go on and on and on. But I agree. That scene, Travis, was heavy, man. I think there's a lot of really raw moments in this movie that they're either gonna like or they don't.
That
like,
scene was supposed to be
whatever.
like 3 or 4 minutes longer, and it just ended up being what it was, and it was.
I think it's going to be a lot more effective.
Yeah,
it's kind of like with the prosthetic that we didn't get to use scene. The workaround for it was way fucking. I feel like, and it sucks the money was spent on an unused prosthetic, but I think that the end result is way, because I've seen it, and it is.
I bet you I could
better.
figure out a way to use it in the next one.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to Sam because it's going to him on Saturday.
Well,
but Travis, you did amazing, both in front and behind the camera and looking after people.
I tried to, but
and
I did. Safety was key.
Unless it was Travis.
Unless it was me, because I got
Or
hurt
Beanie.
a lot
Yeah.
during this movie.
Yeah, you did.
This is where I think my Bruce Campbell fucking mind was coming from. I was like, I just want to get the shot. Now, there are some shots we had to do multiple times, and the first one was the worst.
Yep.
I don't even know. Look at that. It's still there.
Oh, it's still there. Yo, it
Jesus.
still is.
So this was a huge thing on my arm.
Yeah.
I had some bruised ribs. For a second there, I
Broken
thought I
toe.
might have broke some ribs, but I didn't. I did have a broken toe. It's still healing. I still can't bend it the way it used to. But the funny part was the broken toe happened on like day 1, and I had to shoot all those other scenes without like a limp. I had to do sprints, and I was just like, and then when I finally got to a scene where I could actually do my limp, and I was just like, oh, thank God, because
this is real.
there was pain in the movie, so we didn't pull punches when it came to that. I did a little bit of acrobatics in the revival tent.
I still haven't seen that.
He
Bruised
took the
my
Stone Cold
shins.
Stunner.
I don't know
the Stone Cold Stunner.
I don't know who's got that, but I have to see that, Jimmy.
I have it.
You do? All right, I have to see that.
I can show it to you.
But I want to say, Travis, real quick, buddy, there were 2 times. Well, there were multiple times where I was very impressed with you. But I'm going to go more like physical stunt-wise rather than as a wonderful human being, which you actually are.
Don't tell anybody, man.
And nobody would believe me, okay?
I would.
But so it was the first one, which we're talking about.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
When you hit the ground running, the first time I looked down, I'm like, bro, you all right? You're like, you got to give me a minute. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, no. And the other one was
and then we took that shot 4 more times.
Yes, dude. And you didn't even. Oh, but so, and then there was a night when we were doing the blue ring. Do you remember the blue ring down the dirt driveway? And you were like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, all right. Nobody fucking talk to me or ask me if I'm okay until you hear me say cut. And I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
And you did it. And I'm like, my initial instinct after seeing us, I was like, you could. All right. Yeah, I haven't heard cut yet. So.
My favorite part about that, I think that looked really good. And
did.
I actually didn't hurt myself in that one. I did that perfectly where I didn't actually get hurt. But that also goes a lot with who was recording, because the camera does a quick jerk at the right time. Same way it does in yours and our scene. There's a quick jerk that makes it look awesome.
Makes it into the movie, because that
will make it in the movie. That is 100% going in the movie.
So the one for the scene you guys are having to talk about right now between you and Hefty, that was Sam, and the one with the blue light and the quick jerk, that was me.
Oh, hell yeah.
It just so happened that, and it was not pre-planned, like how to like do shaky camera and that stuff. But those 2 scenes, like there's a jerk in the camera just slightly that makes it look so good. And I think it may be the reaction to the physicality. Like,
I agree with that. Yep.
For both scenes. And I'm like, because there were times I was worried about actually hurting people.
Yeah, we had to change our scene a little bit.
Because there was stuff that I was like, if I do this wrong, I could actually really hurt somebody. So I was very cautious of that. And there was some stuff that we wanted to film, but we were like, you know what, that may be too dangerous. So we're gonna. I have a plan on how to get a good shot. So I'll talk to y'all about that one after. So we can.
okay.
So I can film it. It'll be like a insert.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think the physicality was great. Beanie did awesome with the physicality. Devin did. She was really nervous about her shot with the physicality, making sure she could do it right.
But she did such a good job.
She crushed it, and she was such a nice girl.
All right, take a deep breath. Here we go. Hang on. Me and you, David. All right, I think I'm rolling now.
So am I not getting the guys in the frame?
Is it flashing record?
Yeah, it's
No.
flashing green.
You're just getting right over Jimmy's shoulder and her. That's it.
We are rolling.
All right, hold on. Hefty's having technical
So
difficulties.
it doesn't matter if I have sand in it.
All right, everybody ready? Everybody rolling?
Rolling.
All right. Bible explosion. Take one.
I love you to death, and I respect you to death.
Same.
What you've
Same.
done before, we knew you, what you did in the service, but that moment made me love you as family. Like, that was the moment I was like, this dude is my fucking brother. Like, he loves his daughter. He's respecting this moment with her. And for me, that was the culmination of the whole week in 1 second. The moment
Dude,
you
that
just
was
like
the
hugged
that
her.
was the hardest time to drive away to leave because I know y'all were still there, and I was like,
we didn't want you to leave. After you left, I'm like, where's Travis? I want him
Yeah.
to come back.
Oh,
Like, I
It
was like, where'd he
tough,
go?
man. It was rough, man. The good, and again, that was asked, I think, in Beanie's thing, what was the hardest part of the shoot? And I'm like, saying goodbye. Easily. That was
think that was
easily the
everybody.
hardest part. Yeah.
I
but
think that was everybody's.
I don't know how long you want this to go, but before
Go a couple more minutes. That's fine.
I just want to say, like, JJ, I'm so proud of the work that you did on this, stepping in behind camera as well when that
I
wasn't
appreciate
originally
that.
planned. Just like Sam, you're a jack of all trades, and thank you very much.
Of course, man.
It wouldn't have been the same without you there.
Well, you're gonna make me cry. Shut up, Travis.
Your scenes that you shot, one, you took direction very well, and you gave me exactly what I asked for. So thank you for that. And
Of course.
it's weird. Like, once we started shooting, I was not nervous at all. Like, I was nervous for day one just because we hadn't got the jitters out.
And it was day one. Yeah.
And it was day one.
Yeah.
I am so proud of what you were able to do because I know, like, usually you're the nervous one. And when I was talking to you before we were shooting your scenes and stuff, you're just like, I'm good. Like, I'm just ready to do this. Like, you were 100% on board. I got chill bumps. Look at that.
Hell yeah, brother. It's okay. Let it ride. Let it ride, man.
But it was an amazing journey. And Hefty, same thing. I am so proud of what you did. And again, I think you stepped out of your comfort zone a lot more than what you originally thought you were going to.
My younger brothers, just real quick, my younger brothers talked about that when I got back. They were talking about me while I was gone, and they were most proud of me for going outside of all of my comfort zones for this. So thank you. I appreciate that very much.
100%.
And I think the stuff that you were able to portray on camera, I'm just saying, the no blinking, the expressions, all of that stuff.
It's a role I was born to play, baby.
I'm saying it was an honor and a pleasure, and thank you very much, because it wouldn't have been the same without y'all. And I know this is an interview for me, but like, I wish, like, I could just have each individual person that was on the team just so I could give them their thanks. Everybody that came and did this, it was an amazing journey. I would not trade it for the world, but I am so proud of both of y'all, and Sam too, from coming all the way in, because as soon as y'all hit the ground in Arkansas, Y'all were filming within 10 minutes of landing on that plane.
Yep.
You know what I'll never forget is Travis greeted us with arms wide open.
Under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything.
My sack of ice.
That's the wrong song.
I don't care. It was funny.
It was to see y'all coming across the spillway and then coming down the escalator, getting that first big hug.
That was
it was so much buildup. And I know, I mean, because everybody has lives outside of this, but to go from November where we started like really getting deep into it and then pushing all the way through, and there were bumps along the way. I mean, friends all have bumps along the way and stuff happens, and I'm just everything worked out the way it was supposed to, as Jimmy would say. But to both of you, getting all sappy and shit now.
It's fine.
Don't thank me back. Like, this is just for y'all.
What's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
I cannot imagine doing a movie, and I will not do a movie without my family. There may be people that are added in the future and stuff, but I do not want to do a movie without my family. And I'm
not crying.
There's just something that happened from November to when we're in Alabama.
It ain't Alabama, goddammit.
So not Alabama. You're the second person to do
I
that.
was thinking about the earlier interview, making sure I didn't Arkansas. God damn it.
Jimmy, cut it out. Jimmy, cut it out.
No, don't cut it out. Leave it in, because I believe in a one take, you know? But
yes, we do. We believe in one
look
take.
at that. I was
so
all in my
sorry.
emotions, and I completely fucked it up. But to you two and Sam that came in from out of state, not knowing anybody else from Adam. I mean, y'all knew us like on YouTube and stuff, but I have never felt like I've had camaraderie in the military and stuff like that. People that have, because you find that camaraderie is built with shared experience.
Yes, it's like trauma bonding almost. Yes,
there was trauma bond on this, like just from the physicality, the heat, and everything, and we all went through it together. But I cannot thank y'all enough for one, showing up and putting your heart into it, but two, just for supporting and being there, and even. I mean, because people aren't going to know, but like there were spats and stuff from, I mean, we're all friends. There are spats and stuff from November to when we got to Arkansas to shoot, but it's a family sort of thing. And I can say right now, and anybody can look back in the future and quote, I will not do another movie without my crew and team there, whether they just want to be behind the camera, in front of the camera, help with special effects. They will be involved in every aspect. And if they don't want to do one after the second one, then I'm done. Like, I just don't want to do it without y'all or anybody. But yeah, the next one, I'm kind of stepping back so I can get more behind the camera directing. I have a small part, and I just need that again, if that makes sense. It's just,
I understand that. Like, sorry. I was going to say, just for me alone, like when we got off the plane, we're coming down the thing, and there's Travis standing down there with his arms just like this. Like, exactly, not playing. In my head, the first thought in my head is, I'm exactly where I need to be right now at this moment. That was the moment I was like, this is what I need to be doing. Like,
by the way, that escalator was really slow and my arms were getting tired.
It was super slow, right?
And we didn't even film anything yet. It was just us going to Arkansas to go and start filming. Like, we didn't film anything at that point other than the scenes.
I just wanted to go fishing.
But
you got it in the end. Maybe
that moment was top notch for me. Like that's when I was like, this is what I need to do with everything, with all my heart and the rest of my life, is film movies. Because that was that moment. I was like, yep, this is my spot right here.
And I think not just specifically movies, but I think specifically movies within the 18 Hertz studio verse.
Like
and
our
like
family.
It was. And I would do it in a heartbeat. And it was one of those things where I don't know if it was like the second day or something we were back. But I think it might have been you, Groovy, that sent in the group chat. It was like, I need you guys to fly back. We got to reshoot the whole movie. And I was like, I'm fucking in. 100%, dude.
Let's go.
Ends up the sound wasn't turned on the entire time.
That's fine. That's fine.
Let's do it again. We would have ran it back and did it all over again.
I want to say, Travis, like, first of all, you're welcome. I'm glad that me and JJ were worth the price of admission. Thank you for letting us live our dreams, and not just me. Like Sam, Sam's gonna have his own interview.
Yep.
Which
I can't wait to see what he says. He's gonna be like,
yeah, I did all the work. Fuck all those guys.
you know that's not Sam.
That's not Sam.
No, that's not Sam. But thank you for and for including us, and like Jimmy and Marcy, like goddamn.
Beanie, Kevin,
like,
Jason, Gabby, Todd, everyone involved.
It was amazing, and I wouldn't trade any of this for anything. 46 years on this earth is the best thing that ever happened to me, and we're just going to go forward. And
and Jimmy, I didn't really talk about Jimmy much. My best friend Jimmy, he was key in all this stuff.
Yeah, he did a couple things.
When it came to writing, and like he directed certain scenes, like he was helping with that, and he was behind the camera on some of the stuff. Like he did an amazing job too, not just his role, which hopefully when y'all see him, y'all realize Jimmy's a scary motherfucker for a dwarf motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know?
For a hobbit ass motherfucker. Yeah,
I
would not want to cross him in any goddamn way.
Do you pray, boy?
Well, I can be scary too.
Well,
yes, you can. So let's say
Rolling.
What a happy couple. Take 2. Action.
Why did you do that to her? What the fuck did you do?
For work trailer.
But thank you for letting us live our dream as well, man. And we're there for you any fucking time you want.
So
I would
just
not
plan on next summer, because we gotta wait till like people are out of school and stuff. And plus, I have to find a younger version of JJ between now and then for a short scene.
I do know what
we're
kid.
shooting in the summer in Texas.
You're in my house.
Yeah, but is that
There
outside at all? Or?
There is one scene that is shot outside. The rest is inside.
All right, cool.
And
the shots at night. So
okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, JJ.
No, I was gonna say, and by next summer, I do know a kid who will be a year and a half old who happens to be in.
Got to be older than that. I need like a 12 or 13-year-old.
Oh, I'll say if we're gonna go for young, I have a young grandson who could fill that role.
Yeah, it's true.
We
but
get Jesus to play you.
Ooh, we could get Jesus to play me.
I don't know who Jesus is.
He's a Mexican I work with.
De Jesus.
Jesus.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. But no, I just like I know y'all have asked the typical question stuff. I just people out there, if you got to this point in the interview, just watch it, and there it will be a premiere. If you don't mind me plugging, like
plug away, brother.
Once we are done editing everything, we will give everybody ample notice. It will be a Friday night, and it will premiere for one time and one time only on my channel for free. So everybody will be able to, the people that supported, that gave stuff, I want to make sure that they're there for the premiere. We're not doing like a release in a theater or any of that stuff. And then
you kind of are, though.
We kind of are.
Well, so my buddy, just real quick, that lives right up the road, has a like a theater, a home theater, projection screen, like movie theater seats and everything, a popcorn maker and stuff.
Oh, sweet. So he's going to pull it up there?
Yeah, he wants to premiere it there with me and my brothers. So
yeah, we can.
awesome.
Are they just going to stream the?
Yeah, they're going to watch it from YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to put that out there. There's not going to be anybody else on the screen. Me and Jimmy will have our little intro before it starts for like 2 or 3 minutes, just kind of saying thank you and for support. And then we will go through the movie. We'll just let it play. Me and Jimmy will be off the screen. It'll be full screen, so y'all will get to experience it. And then we'll talk at the end, and we might bring some of the cast members up, and we'll make sure to have a good conversation. But after that stream is over,
you got to buy it.
It's not going to be public anymore. I'm going to take the stream down. So that is the one chance for everybody that was part of it to see it for free, family and stuff like that. And then I do have a Blu-ray burner now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So
that's a lot of people's first question is like, how can I see this? And I tell them the premiere, and they're like, well, what about after that? And I'm like,
So probably a week before the premiere, I will be we'll get it up on a site or maybe just on YouTube in the description where you can go and buy a Blu-ray version. Who knows? There may be some special editions. There may be I don't know, some postcards. There may be
that was your daughter. Your
there may be
idea.
a golden ticket. Maybe we can get a golden ticket for somebody that, I don't know, maybe we'll get a prop from the movie or
an AMA.
Or get included in a stream with us four.
Or maybe, if possible, could win a part in the next movie.
Ooh. All of that sounds amazing.
Ooh.
So I don't know. It's stuff that I'm working on. And we will
IMDb
be up,
page.
We will. I'm working on IMDb this weekend. So hopefully, after this weekend, hopefully before this premieres, whatever, there will be an IMDb page up. And then everybody can go in and create their IMDb page and like put in their parts and stuff.
Ooh.
Put my parts in.
But that's how it will be seen after that. You can either buy or hopefully we can get on, because we are going to be submitting to some awards, like Sundance and stuff like that. We are going to be putting in for that. And then hopefully we can get on like Tubi or Shudder or something like that.
Awesome.
But if we can't, we might find a way to be able to like rent on YouTube, like for $3.99, you can rent it, whatever. How they do on some of these bigger movies. We were looking at that yesterday on how to figure that out. But for the people that supported the movie going through, bought posters and stuff, all of you will be thanked in the credits. The people that loaned me equipment to go and like the aid bag and stuff, like I'm going to give him credit in the credits as well. So everybody, but I did want to give them an opportunity to see it for free because they already paid into it.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to do the premiere on YouTube, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully, some people enjoy it. I mean, we don't know until we actually get the full thing and people actually see it. But yes, I will see the cut before that. But the people that are in the movie, they will not see the final cut before that. And so they will be experiencing it the first time.
Well, here's the thing is, Travis, this is really not an interview. This is an intervention. We want more ball tickles before the trailer. So, and not publicly, but in the group chat.
I mean, we'll send some cool stuff out for the group chat to keep us teased and stuff. But I'm thinking there will be 2 trailers before October. So there will be our regular trailer and then a red band trailer. So we will do one that's like not safe for kids at all. So we'll get some decent scenes there. But I think what's going to come out of this is what's going to come out of it. But I think that it's going to, if not cause some ripples, it might cause some fucking waves. So
I hope so, man.
I think it's going to. I
think
do.
it's refreshing.
And if it doesn't, guess what?
We still made a fucking movie, and you
Yeah,
did.
Lessons learned.
Yeah.
And then the second movie is going to be better. It's not the second movie is not a continuation. This is a contained story. There's no sequel or any of that stuff. Like I think horror movies get off cheap with doing sequels instead of original stuff. So
I agree with that.
We're not watching Paranormal Activity 37 or Jason 20, you know, like.
Oh, whoa.
Well, if Jason X was in space, Jason 20 would be in like the multiverse, and I'd just be like, I'm fucking over it.
Kill Captain America,
honestly,
just like fuck it.
Honestly, at that point, I'd be over it too. That's fair.
Well,
but yeah, I can't wait. So thank y'all for having me on, and thank you for going through this. Man, I got an hour and 20 minutes. Hell yeah. All right.
Why is this guy thanking us?
Because y'all put forth the effort, man.
Bruh.
Like I said,
we just financed the shit. Y'all brought the talent, man.
Like I said before we did the show with the Beanie, he said, don't make me to be out to be an asshole. I said, I would be more scared that we're going to make you out to look like a good person.
Yeah.
But we all know you're a fucking sweetheart at heart.
No, I'm an asshole, people. That's what everybody sends to believe. So stick with that. I'm the biggest dick, and nobody wants to work with me ever.
I would work with you every day of my life, brother. You know that.
Same, bro.
It's time. It's time to just get rich and build the compound, man.
Let's fucking go.
On that note, we will end it here. I hope everyone had a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview with the director, the writer, the star. I don't know what else I can say, but an all-around good human being, our friend Travis.
Thanks, guys.
Well, everybody have a good night, and we will catch you on the next interview with Sam. I think is the only one we have left.
Keep the faith. We'll see when we can get him in there.